to me. There's nothing you are going to go through or have been through that somebody else hasn't already experienced.
When you have a bad day, you have to process yourself. How do you process?
Well, I have Jesus, you know.
Okay. Okay.
You know, the thing that I don't talk about a lot is the fact that, you know, I am who I am first and foremost because I see myself as a child of God. I always felt when God was, even then as a kid, this figure in the sky that was watching me. Now I know God to be all, to be everything and in all things. But even then, I felt that my life wasn't going to be what I saw other people's lives in Mississippi because I felt I was connected to that power, and that power loved me. I came to interview you. The sermon you were doing was Save the Scraps.
Yeah.
Now, I heard, you know, I've been in the church a long time, so I've heard lots of sermons about the 5 loaves and fishes. I have never heard the 5 loaves and fishes preached that way. I think it's one of your finest all-time sermons.
Thank you.
And the sermon so touched me. I'm sitting there with Gail. First I said, oh my God, the sermon. I mean, it's like he's talking to me. Gail goes, yeah, I feel like he's talking to me too. Then after a while she goes, oh, I think he really is talking to you. She goes, did you tell him everything? I think he wrote this sermon just for you. Wow. So that sermon about saving the scraps, about when the sea is tossing and turning and you're out there and you forget how far you've been brought and that there's always the reserve.
Right.
I mean, that turned me around. That sermon turned me around, and I went back home and I had to come to Jesus talk with myself because I was like always defining my moment with Own, because people were terrible. I couldn't believe how the media, you know, one moment you're like 25 years, and then the next it was she should have kept her day job.
Right.
Very hurtful, very hurtful.
Yes.
But I knew at the center of myself that I was not abandoned by the force that I call God. So I literally sat down and I said, Jesus, tell me what I'm doing wrong. And when I shifted the way I saw it, when I shifted to not, oh, it's such a struggle, but I'm a black girl from Mississippi who gets to have a network with my name on it.
Right.
Now what am I going to do with it?
Yes.